Have you ever thought about starting your very own news site? A place to share your stories, not just with words, but with sound and video too. It can sound like a massive project, I get it, but today we're going to break it all down into a super simple 6-step blueprint. By the time we're done here, you'll have a crystal clear roadmap to take that idea in your head and turn it into a real, live, multimedia platform. So let's jump right in. You've got the ideas, right? The passion, the stories that you know just need to be told. But the biggest question is always, okay, where do I even start? Well, that's exactly what this is all about. We're handing you the practical, step-by-step guide to build a home for all that amazing content you're ready to create. And look, we're not just pulling these ideas out of thin air. Our entire guide today is based directly on Unit 5 of a computing textbook, which is all about creating a multimedia news site. So this is a structured, proven approach. You can be confident we're following a solid method to get you from point A to a fully functioning website. All right, so here's our game plan, our creator's journey, if you will. First, we're going to build the foundation. That's your platform. Then we'll get into crafting the stories themselves. After that, we start bringing them to life, first with audio and then with video. See how each step builds on the last? It's going to take you from a blank slate to a rich, engaging news site. Let's dive into step 1. Okay, first things first. You need a place for everything to live. This is all about setting up your digital headquarters. Seriously, think of it like laying the concrete foundation for a house. You have to do this right before you can even think about putting up the walls. So what is it we're actually building? A multimedia platform. At its core, this is your website. It's the central hub where your articles, your podcasts, your videos all come together. And you've got tons of options here. There are really user-friendly builders out there, or you could go with something more customizable like WordPress. The main thing is to pick a platform that's going to grow with you as you start adding more and more content. Okay, with your platform ready and waiting, it is time for the most important part, the content. This is where we shift gears from the technical setup to the creative work of actually telling your stories. Before you even dream of hitting record on a mic or a camera, you need a solid written story. This is the absolute backbone of everything you're going to do. Your articles, your reports, they're the foundation that your audio and video will build on top of. Trust me, getting the text right first makes creating all the other multimedia stuff so much easier. Now we get to add another dimension, sound. This is where we take those written stories and literally give them a voice. It's how you create a much more immersive experience for your audience. So the textbook breaks the audio process into 2 simple phases. First up is planning and recording. This is where you turn your article into a script, maybe think about who you could interview, and then, actually record the sound. The second phase, which we'll get to in a minute, is all about what happens after you've got those recordings. You've got your audio recorded, but hang on, you are not done yet. This is where the post-production magic happens. This is how you turn those raw recordings into a polished, professional-sounding piece of content. Editing is absolutely crucial. This is your chance to cut out any mistakes, add some cool intro and outro music, and make sure all the audio levels sound good. And you don't need to spend a fortune on software for this. A free tool like Audacity is an awesome place to start. A good edit is what separates a rough recording from a professional podcast. Once you're happy with it, you hit publish and get it up on your site. Okay, now take a good look at this slide. Notice anything? Look how similar the workflows are for audio and video. For audio, we did plan, record, edit, and publish. And for video, it's pretty much the same. Plan, create, edit, and publish. This is great news. It means you've already learned the basic process. Now we're just going to apply it to a different medium. All right, let's move on to the most engaging medium of them all, video. We're going to take those same principles we just learned with audio and apply them to the world of moving images. Just like with audio, the whole video process is broken down into 2 main stages. First, you plan and you create. This is where you might storyboard your shots, figure out your locations, and then go film your main footage, your interviews, and any of that extra B-roll footage you might need. This whole part is the production phase, where your visual story really starts coming to life. And here we are, the final step of our journey. You've built your platform, you've written your stories, you recorded your audio, and you've filmed your video. Now it's time to bring it all home. This is all about that final polish. In video editing, you'll assemble all your clips, you'll color correct your footage to make it pop, you can add titles and graphics, and you mix your audio.
And again, there are fantastic free video editors out there that can help you create a really professional looking video. This is where all your hard work finally comes together to create one compelling, cohesive story.
And there you have it. Just like that. By following these 6 steps, you've gone from just having an idea to becoming a complete multimedia creator. Your platform is built, your stories are written, and your audio and video are published for the entire world to see and hear. You did it.
So the blueprint is all yours now. The steps are clear, the path is laid out. There's really only one question left. What story are you going to tell first?